Isa lang ang gusto ng may sakit na tao. Sabi nila, may swerte ka kung buhay ka pa hanggang ngayon. You're still experiencing the beauty of the world. Paano kung buhay ka nga, pero nag-aagaw buhay ka naman? Not only in a physical sense, but even in a mental state. Gusto kong bilhin yan, I want to experience more. Hindi to sapat, that one is better. May kulang pa ata. Sure, I get the point that we can't advance in our society if we are satisfied with enough in the first place. Discontent is a feature, not a bug. But it becomes one when it's bugging you. Oo, itong simpleng bagay na to ang may pakana. Ito ang dahilan kung bakit hanggang ngayon kumukunot ang noo mo. I will not deny it, so let's be honest here. Recently, may isa akong kakilala na umalis sa isang grupo. Trabaho, so walang personalan naman. Kaso, kung solid yung naging samahan, di mo talaga mapipigilang maging personal. In a such an occurrence, a simple farewell was expected. Sure, it's kind of a waste of time, but for me, it's worth the attention considering the time you spent. Para lang simulan ng usapan, nasabi ko doon ang isang idea galing kay Naval Ravikant. The true test of intelligence is getting what you want in life. Siyempre, I rephrase that in Tagalog para hindi naman masyadong nagmamagaling ang datingan. The point I shared that line was to open the discussion about figuring out what we want in life. May mga hiram sa mga magulang o mga taong kinalakihan natin. Magandang maging ganyan. Subukan mong maging. Teacher halos lahat ng kamag-anak mo kaya magti-teacher ka na rin. No direct pressure was made. Just a subtle one. Until you get that thing and realize na hindi mo pala gusto yon. Lesson learned ang magiging dahilan para hindi magmukhang sayang ang pagod at oras. We can extract various things from it. Number 1, knowing what you want. Hindi gusto ng magulang o kasintahan mo. Yung gusto mo dapat. How many do you want? Your mental clarity and level of health produce the perception of options you can have. Kaya sinimulan ko ang usapan natin na kapag may sakit ka, isa lang ang gusto mo. At yun ang gumaling. This is a drastic difference from a shift in mental awareness. Number 2, making sure you can achieve what you want. Gusto mong gustuhin ka niya, ayaw nga niya sa'yo. You can find ways to make it possible, even though illegal methods, which I don't recommend. Pero ang tanong, is it worth it? You can aim for what is easy or hard for you. Nasa sa'yo naman ang desisyon. Siguraduhin mo lang na kaya mo talaga ang hindi pilit. Kasi kung pipilitin mo ang hindi talaga pwede, masasaktan ka lang. Hindi naman kita pipigilan kung trip mo talaga. Be an astronaut, create that business, explore those interests, just set your expectations. Number 3, getting that thing you want. Wala dito kung graduate ka as top 1 ng batch nyo, hindi makakatulong ang pagkakaroon mo ng PhD degree. If you can't have what you want, then you're not that smart. Hindi natin inatake yung buong pagkatao mo, hinihintay lang natin kung ano ang sulit na paglalaanan ng talino. Everyone has their own intelligence, hindi lang sa grades at tinapos ang batayan dyan. Hindi to school o opisina na may rules na kailangan mong sundan. What we are talking about here is your own life. Marami namang style na ginagawa ang iba para masolve to. Inuuntian ang gusto, renouncing their desires or not having one, sinasakripisyo ang lahat para lang makuha ang gusto. That's why it's crucial na maging choosy ka dito. Be choosy about your desires or wants. Bago natin gustuhin, subukan muna nating isipin kung tamang gustuhin yon. Ayos ba sa'yo na maging sabog ang utak dahil sa pag-aasam ng isang bagay? I think can inspire you, but it can also disturb your mental state. Your choice. Ako, mas ayos sa akin yung hindi necessary papasehin ako. Hindi rin naman papahirapan ako. I prefer those things that will give me peace. Lalo na sa dami ng distraction ngayon, from people around you to various software on their devices, lahat ay gustong kunin ang atensyon natin. And as we continue to advance with technologies like artificial intelligence, how we think is becoming more critical. A tiny decision now can affect everything. Many times over, due to convenience and network effects. Piliin mong malinawan, dun tayo sa kalmado. Tayo rin naman ang talagang magsasabi sa dulo, let's choose what will give us peace. First piece natin to ng bago nating series, kaya magbibigay na rin ako ng reminder. Lalo na kung hindi ka nakasama sa YouTube live ko nakaraan, baka mabigla ka kung ano yung nangyari. Our podcast ended and we have a new one called Notes. Compared to a structured setup of our podcast, Notes is a way for me to give every thought I think is useful to us. Walang sobrang preparation, hindi pigil sa pagsulat, iwas limit ng release. Of course, we still need to do this in an organized fashion. Even if I immediately write down my pressing thoughts, the sense of release is noticeable. Saturday, 7 a.m., yan ang regular na published schedule natin. Then Sunday is the day where I release bonus thoughts, but no promise na laging meron. Pwedeng wala, pwedeng meron, walang limit sa bilang. This way, the limits I once set on my creativity and deep thinking will diminish. Wala ring nakaset sa haba ng content. Pwedeng maikli, parang walang nangyari. Pwedeng mahaba, na matagal lang upuan para matapos. Nakadepende lahat ng yan sa kung ano ang usapan natin. That's it for now. Adios.